Okay guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you my top 5 foundations for oily skin, and this is a video that I think is very highly requested in the internet everywhere because us oily girls don't have that much attention in YouTube. So I thought I would make this video for you guys' life to be a little bit more easy. And these are foundations that I have tried for a long period of time. I would say 3 months the least for one of them, and then the rest I have tried for 6 months to a year. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start from top 1, like from 1 to 5, like in order of how good they are. And my #1 favorite foundation is on the high-end side, and it's the Still Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And this right here is what the package looks like. I have not thrown away the package because I'm that attached to new products, even though I've had this for longer than 6 months now. And the shade I use is Ivory Beige. I got color match at Sephora, and I got it online because I wanted to try it first. And a tip for my foundations is that you should always try to get if it's a high-end foundation, you should always try to get a sample first and try it for a week. Samples usually last you a week and see how it works. I recently went to Sephora to try the Too Faced foundation for oily skin, which is a cream collection, and I am trying it and I hated it. And I'm glad I didn't buy it right off the bat because it's not good and I get oily. So try to do that before you spend money on it. And this foundation right here, I did that with this one and I loved it when I tried it. And so I went ahead and bought it. And it retails for, I believe, $40. And it's 1 ml of product. And I'm sorry, 1 ounce of product. And this foundation will last you the whole day. And it won't crack on you, it won't make you oily, and it's full coverage to the max. So this is not something I wear every day because it's so full coverage, and I don't like going around like working and going to school with a full coverage foundation. I would rather wait like for another type of event to wear it. But I just love it, and it's a luxury foundation, and I think it's worth every penny. The next foundation was the first foundation I ever bought, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And this one is empty. I have to repurchase it, but it lasted me more than a year. And for some reason, this one doesn't have an expiration date. I think that's weird. It should have one, but it's gone. And I used the shade 107 Fresh Beige. This foundation, I would say it's medium to full coverage, and it makes you a little bit oily after, I would say, more than 7 hours. However, it's one of the best drugstore foundations that there is out there for oily skin because it lasts more than regular foundations that are from the drugstore that are targeted towards oily skin, I think, in my opinion. And I have tried a lot of other drugstore foundations, and this one is my favorite one, and it's on my second spot because of how good it is. It matches me perfectly. I love the color. It's like super pigmented, etc., etc. I just love this foundation. And I'm not sure how much this one is. I think it's around $12, which is really cheap. This one is 1 ounce as well. Moving on, I have the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation. And this foundation, it's practically new for me. I started using it a few months ago, I would say like 2 months ago or 3. And this one is so good for every day. I have it on right now, and you guys will see it in action in the video that was before this one. And I don't know what to say about it. It's just, your skin looks so silky, and it gives you a little bit of radiance, but it doesn't make you that oily. However, I have to say that it does not last 25 hours without getting you oily. If you're as oily as I am, you will get oily. But I do think that for the price point, which is $7, is the best that you could get at the drugstore. And for every day, it's very comfortable. You don't feel like you have anything on your skin. It's just amazing. And yeah, so if you need a good everyday foundation, I would say get this one or get the L'Oreal Infallible. Those two are so comfortable and such good foundations. Then the next one is also from L'Oreal, and I was going to do a review on it until it got me oily. Like, it started to get me oily, and I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. However, I need to say that it is pretty good. The first few days that I started trying it, I was so impressed because the heat in New York, it was on the summertime. I would wear this every day, and it will not crack. It will not crack. It will not make me oily, nothing. And then for some reason, my skin started to get oily after I used it several times. So now I don't use it that much, but it is the most full coverage thing that you can find in the drugstore. It's very good for oil control, and it's a very thick consistency, which if you like feeling like you have something in your face, I'll sure get this one. You will feel that you have something in your face. It's very compatible to the Steel Lauder foundation, but it doesn't last as long. So yeah, but I do like it, and I do reach out for it, but not as often as the other three that I just mentioned. And then the last foundation that is at my top 5 is the Fit Me foundation, and this one is also empty. And the reason why it's empty is because it's, for me, an everyday foundation. So what I mean by everyday foundation is that it's comfortable to wear, it looks like your skin but better. Does it maintain oil control? It does, but if you're gonna wear it the whole day, you're going to have to touch up. But I do like it for every day. It's very cheap. So if you are also looking for something that's every day, I would recommend this one, but not over the Rimmel one. That's why it's the 5th spot. But it's so good. If you're new in makeup, this one is gonna be so easy for you because it's liquidy. It's not as thick as the Infallible Total Coverage. And yeah, the Fit Me range is pretty good. I like the powder. I like, you guys know that's the only concealer I use to Fit Me, and so I do like this one, and I would recommend it. So that's it, you guys, for my top 5 foundations. I gave you the reasons why I like and why I don't like each of these, and obviously the Steel Lauder, I don't have anything bad to say about it, but it's not because it's high-end, it's because of how good it is. And you will see that a lot of YouTubers that have oily skin will rave about it because it's a good foundation. It's the best that you could get. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just give it a thumbs up. Let me know what kind of videos you would like to see next, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.